Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be doing a competency-based question for 5 marks. Let's look at the question. It's from the lesson Polynomials. Now, f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus k, where k is a non-zero real number. When f of x is divided by x plus 2, it leaves a remainder of minus 14. You have to find the zeros of f of x. Shown below is the graph of f of x. The vertex is the minimum value of f of x and the dotted line drawn through the vertex is the axis of symmetry of the graph. At what point does the axis of symmetry intersect the x-axis? Also find the minimum value of x. And you have to show your steps. Okay, maybe you can pause the video for a second and reread the question once again. Okay, so let's look at how to solve it now. Okay, let's look at the question step by step now. Okay, they've given that f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus k. So let me write that as my f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus k. Now this polynomial is divided by another polynomial x plus 2 and it leaves a remainder of negative 14. Okay, now you've learned last year in grade 9 that using remainder theorem, we can find the remainder. How do we use remainder theorem? Now the divisor is x plus 2. You will equate this to 0. You'll find the value of x is equal to negative 2. And you'll find the value of f of negative 2, which will give you the remainder. So this is equal to negative 2 the whole square minus 4 times negative 2 plus k. And this remainder is actually given to be equal to, they already know it's minus 14. So we can equate this to minus 14. So this is going to be equal to 4 times 2, 8 plus k equal to negative 14, which gives us 16 plus k is equal to negative 14. Or the value of k now becomes minus 14 minus 16, or k is equal to negative 30. Now we can replace this value k equal to negative 30 in the given polynomial, that is f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus k, right? Instead of k, let's replace it with minus 30. So we got the original polynomial. Now we can easily find the zeros of the polynomial. How do we find the zeros? We can split the middle term. Okay, so let's do that. So 2x squared minus 4x minus 30. Okay, so let me split the middle term. 30 times 2 gives me 60. So 60 gives me okay, so I can split this into minus 10x plus 6x minus 30. So that's 2x times x minus 5 plus 6 times x minus 5, which is 2x plus 6 times x minus 5. Okay, so from this, if I equate these to 0, I can equate this to 0 and find the zeros. So this will be equal to x equal to minus 6 by 2, which is negative 3, and x is equal to 5. So I got the zeros of the two zeros as alpha, beta is equal to minus 3 and 5. Okay, so we've answered the first part to the question. Now comes the second part. Now we found out the zeros as minus 3 and minus 5. So I'm just marking it here. Minus 3 and this point is 5. Okay, now if you notice that the axis of symmetry is passing right through the middle of this line joining minus 3 and 5. Okay, and since it's in the middle, I just need to take the average of the two zeros and I would get the point where it's touching the x-axis. So that's what they've asked you to find out. The point at which the axis of symmetry intersects the x-axis. So that means we have to find the coordinates of this point P. And all I have to do is now to find the average of minus 3 and 5. Okay, so average of minus 3 and 5 is equal to minus 3 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 2 by 2, or that's 1. So point P is 1, 0. Now 0 because it's on the x-axis. It's lying on the x-axis, and any point lying on the x-axis has a y-coordinate of 0. Okay, so now we found out where it's touching the x-axis. Now we have to find the minimum value of f of x, which means we have to find the coordinates of this vertex. Now let's find the value of minimum value of this polynomial. For that, because it's like in a straight line from point P, I know the x coordinate of this point is going to be 1. So all I have to do is to find the value of f of 1 and I will get the minimum point. So f of 1 is equal to 2 times 1 squared minus 4 times 1 minus 30. So that's 2 minus 4 minus 30, which is minus 2 minus 30, which is equal to negative 32. So minimum value of f of x is equal to negative 32. So let's recap the answers. The zeros of f of x are minus 3 and 5. The point where the axis of symmetry intersects the x-axis, the point where the axis of symmetry touches the x-axis or intersects the x-axis is equal to 1, 0, and minimum value of f of x is equal to negative 32. So we found out the 3 things that they've asked for in the question. If you have a math question that you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to do a video just for you. Also, if you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.